This is CoRo, a co-roasting space in Berkeley, California. And this is Bill, a software engineer turned coffee roaster and founder of Hydrangea Coffee, who roasts out of this space. If you want a full roastery tour of CoRo, check out the full video linked here. This video is a more in-depth look at Hydrangea itself, including a tour of their space at CoRo, a look at some roast curves, and insights about their roasting philosophy. Let's get it started.
So I think a little bit history about CoRo.
Yeah.
There's another roastery before CoRo called Supersonic. So CoRo inherited a lot of their lowerings and stuff. The entirety of the back warehouse is also property of CoRo. So I'm renting out a bigger warehouse space in the back. Yeah, this entire complex is all CoRo's. There's a Sovda.
Okay.
And some action packs.
So this is where you do all like your packing up?
Packing, yeah.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. The front, we use it more as fulfillment on Sundays. Yeah. But I think Joel will give you a better tour in a second than I do. This is a winemaking space.
Oh, wow, yeah. Barrels everywhere.
Barrels everywhere. And here's the West Coast Certified Lumber's Local Service Center. And they fix espresso machines.
Nice.
So very cool. So this entirety of things are all owned by, Hydrangea. So everything.
Wow. So you have your own space.
Yeah, little warehouse.
Little warehouse filled with coffees.
We need the shelves. That's a color sorter I've been neglecting to set up. I've been wanting to set it up. It's been there for 6 months. I didn't have time to set it up.
Things take time.
Yeah,
so is this, how did you find this one?
I asked Ferran what his favorite color sorter is, and Ferran said this is his favorite color sorter, so I bought it.
Nice.
Easy. This looks like coffee storage. We really need shelves here soon. It's overflowing, but the Ethiopia is the Colombia us, and then the miscellaneous.
I mean, you've got all of the, I see all the names.
All the familiar names.
All the familiar names.
Yep. That's the Resta coffee pile I was telling you about.
Yeah.
With all the different Resta coffee.
Oh, cool.
So that's pretty much like, downstairs. Everything. Oh, we have a little chamber vac that helps us preserve a lot of the more expensive lots right here. Small chamber vac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you're like, are you taking coffee out of the bigger bags and kind of putting it into the smaller bags yourself?
Yeah, like the smaller bricks, and this is.
We love EcoTact.
We love EcoTacts. We have a bajillion EcoTact bags. They're great. They work.
EcoTact for the win.
Yep. And then we can go upstairs. So this is kind of our storage area for all the bags and everything.
Yeah. Do you have, because all of these bags are stickered, do you like stick everything ahead of time?
We try to sticker everything ahead of time when we buy the lots and the labels already. So this way,
because you know how much you'll be able to have.
This is a mess. But like roastery, everything's mostly a mess.
Yes.
So this is the Ultra. This is where we sample roast.
ROEST Ultra.
Yep.
Cool. Do you sample roast everything on this one?
Yeah. And then we profile. So the Ultra we mostly use it for green buying. You can't really translate a ROEST profile really to a lowering profile. It's not how things work. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have the same tactility on the lowering. So we use it for green buying. So cafe import samples comes in. We roast it. So this is for office and logistics. And then How
many coffees do you bring in like a year? Like
150 different single origins.
Whoa.
We have like 3 coffee every single week. So
wow, 3 new every week.
Yes, 2 or 3, something like that. Some ridiculous number like that.
And are you making all of those decisions yourself?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
I just buy whatever I like, and somehow people like them.
Yeah, I mean, it means you have good taste, or at least you can kind of set taste for people.
This is a brew lab. We kind of just brew whatever that we're happy with, and we can do like a little bit of cupping here. But this space is a little bit messier than normal.
It's how it happens.
Yeah.
And for cupping, are you doing like quality control of all of your roasted batches, or do you do quality control based on roast profile? If it goes well, you send it?
We cup We cup 1 day off roast. We take a little tube. I can show you where the tubes are. These are the extra bags that we have, but usually how it goes is that we take one of these, we fish it in the cooler when stopped.
Yes.
Yes.
When it stops.
When it stops. And,
Good job.
Yeah, and then we label the batch ID on it, and we'll just cup individual batch IDs. Yeah, so
That's a lot of cupping too, then.
You do like one pass. We do like 30 batches a week.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not that many. And then we usually just cup whatever we done on the whole day. So it's like 20 coffee tops, and you're cupping for defects. You're not cupping for what you like. And
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. So this is how we do QCs nowadays. And then we just bought a actrometer, so probably that's helpful, but not really at the moment. Yeah, CoRo as a space is pretty difficult to measure weight loss. That's another thing I would like to do at some point. But right now, looking at the curves and reading over things works well enough for now. So CoRo shares Cropsters, so I can. They look busy over there, so I can just show you what I have.
Yeah. So when you're profiling new coffees, you said you start with kind of a baseline profile that you build off of for each of your coffees.
Yeah. For example, so this coffee we did 2 roasts of it. So that was the first roast. It was on the Loring. We kind of have a default profile that we run off of.
And do you have a different profile for, let's say, washed versus natural, or do you kind of run everything the same?
Washed versus natural, pretty much it. And then everything are small variants of the same thing. So very simple curve, very standard. Basically give it ample heat, let it color change, and then ease off energy as you enter first crack and let it run. So the problem with this batch is that you can see the return drop pretty sharp right there. That's usually a sign for me to taste a lot of the smoke. And that's where this is coming from. And it first cracked, I believe, a little bit earlier than I wanted. There's just not enough inner bean development. It tasted a little bit cereally to me. So we did
a re-roast.
We re-roasted it. Hopefully this works. Yep, this works. We'll compare the differences. So easing off energy a little bit earlier and just seeing how that tastes, and that's what you tasted today. It was just 10 seconds more. Just like teeny tiny bit earlier.
Yeah.
And you can see the return got a little bit. We also charged a little bit higher because it was 11.6% moisture. It's really wet, pretty wet coffee. A little bit higher, and then letting off gas a little bit earlier. So you can see that instead of going really high on the return, we have much more gentle return. And that helps the coffee taste a little bit more round based on our style. But this is kind of how we roast.
Nice. And short roasts, like under sub 8 minutes or just around 8 minutes?
Yeah, around 8
minutes. Ish of development time?
Like a minute or so development. And then for the naturals, we ramp it up a little bit slower. So we ramp up to, let's see, we have a natural roast that we did right here. So this is kind of the natural profile. I accidentally hit that. Oops.
Oh, that's the problem with the Loring.
That's a Loring thing.
I've been telling them, I don't know how long, like they need to change their interface. It's such a bad screen.
It's a UI thing. I accidentally hit the wrong thing, but
Loring, if you're watching this, change your screen. It doesn't need to be this way.
Loring moment.
From a computer engineer.
Sure. Yes. The natural curve, more of a gentle ramp up. Oops, but it's fine.
And I feel like, when things happen in the first 30 seconds, they're usually, if you can get it back on track, it's all right.
But usually, generally, a slower ramp up to only 50%. So things dry a little bit slower, and we stretch the mirror out just a tiny bit longer. And we usually develop our natural 2 or 3 seconds less than our wash. We just find out that has a cleaner finish. And naturals are generally a bit more exothermic, so we drop it all the way down to 20 and let it just finish on its own. Yeah.
Nice.
So these are more like, and let's see if we can find a production roast.
Those were the like sample
Samples,
roasts
yeah.
on the tiny baby Loring.
Yeah. So we can compare. So take the L1 versus the Falcon, right? They're going to be quite different. Yeah, one clearly has much lower turning point, and the batch size is also a bit different. But generally, like very similar gas changes, very similar return shape. The blue is the L1 just because it's much smaller. It needs much higher inlet heat because the metal to gas burner ratio is different.
It's a very the space between is much smaller.
Yeah, if you look at like a Kestrel curve, the return is going to be even lower.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, more or less hitting similar data points on similar gas changes and tastes pretty similar.
Thanks for showing curves. I feel like people, everybody always wants to see everybody else's curves, but nobody is willing to share them. So
curves are curves.
Curves are curves.
Curves are curves. I think I'm more interested in the gas changes and roasting philosophy philosophically than the actual curve.
Yeah.
Because every machine is different.
Yeah. What is your roasting philosophy?
Tough question. What is my roasting philosophy? But let me finish my train of thought first. Yeah. So the two Lorings, the two Kestrels at CoRo roast differently. One of them one of those burner setting is tuned a little bit higher, so it tends to run off a little bit faster than the other one. And the probe position is also, I think it's angled slightly differently. So on the one that has a higher burner setting, you actually want to drop it like 1 degree Fahrenheit higher than the other one, even on the same facility, on the same plug. So there are like minor nuances on, I think, just very specific data that you have to dial in on a specific roaster. So just looking at someone else's curve, be like, oh, I enter first crack at 8 degrees is not very useful.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's different sensors, it's different everything, how it's calculated.
I feel like that's a really unique perspective that you have, seeing two of the literally same machines right next to each other, as you said, same facility, same like everything, but the curves aren't the same.
Yes.
So that's fascinating.
Yeah, it's
So you can't copy people's curves, everyone.
You
Stop being precious about the curves.
Yep, you can't do it. Possibly you can do it, but yeah. Roasting philosophies generally give it pretty good heat and then have good inner beam development and just letting like doing gentle gas changes. We never drop gas more than 10% of the time on the Loring. So very, very gentle. Usually increments of 5 or 10. It's just easier on how it works, and mostly letting keeping like a drying to mirror ratio of about like 42% to 38%, and just have a minute-ish on development, and just mostly letting the coffee speak for itself. Yeah, not doing too much work here.
Yeah, right. I think if you have a really solid roasting approach, roasting philosophy, then roasting itself isn't really that hard.
Right.
Because you just have to stick to it. And you said, what are your batch sizes that you're usually running?
Anywhere between 5 to 9 kilos on the Falcon and 14 to 20 on the Kestrel. Yeah. And then, yeah, you can see we made like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We made 8 gas changes on the production.
Right.
Over 8 minutes.
Yeah.
So very simple.
Yeah.
Mostly letting, like knowing what you're doing and just letting it run as it goes. And yeah, one thing we really like to do is, so instead of slowly stepping it up to 70, we go 80 first and hold it for a little bit, and then drop it down to 70.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, so because here's the thing about the Loring, right? And like if you're storing a fresh batch of coffee, it's always very scary. You don't know how fast it's gonna turn. Yeah. It's very, very, very scary. Yeah. So our philosophy is always give it a little bit too much energy. And this is a very Loring specific thing. You can always scale it back a minute, and it won't do anything. It's very, very safe. We won't accidentally stall the roast, but if you don't have enough energy, it's very, very tough to add energy past like 250 degrees Fahrenheit into the system. It's going to taste very rough, very harsh on the finish.
Hit it hard and then correct from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
That's pretty much it. And this is Kat's favorite coffee.
This is the point where I just want this.
Oh yeah, of course. Feel free. Feel free. We have 10 kilos of this coffee available.
10 kilos?
10 kilos. They come in individual bricks.
Yeah.
Of 1 kilo each.
Just like a little.
Yeah.
Oh, little tiny bricks.
Little tiny bricks.
That's so.
The brick.
So fascinating.
Yeah.
If you've ever, this is $1,000 worth of coffee right here.
Yep.
Give it back to you.
Our oldest green is like a year old. That's as old as it gets. But usually everything gets roasted within 6 to 8 months of harvesting. It's right around its peak, and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
You're
would
getting
say
it pretty quick.
80% of the coffee is vacuum packed.
Yeah.
And the ones that are not vacuum packed are the ones that are way too big to be packed. So.
And so you said each week you release 2 to 3 coffees. Are they always different lines of coffee, or sometimes they're the same?
We try to rotate off menu. So one coffee may stay for 3 or 4 weeks. So it's usually one per category, and we cycle out between categories, and this way coffee stays on. Like we're always almost going to have like Ethiopia. And sometimes the old Ethiopia goes out and the new Ethiopia comes in. So on the menu, it looks the same for a customer, but it's new, yay, exciting.
Well, I think that's a super fascinating way to do it too, so that your customers aren't like overwhelmed by too many choices, but the choice is always changing, so you can always get something new.
Right, yeah. That's kind of the philosophies that we try to never have more than like 5 geishas on the menu at the same time, because it's not
How do you even choose at that point if you're a customer?
Yeah, so it's a lot easier for people to just buy like, oh, I'm feeling fancy this week, and let me just buy one.
Yeah. Love it. Sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the full Roastery tour at CoRo if you haven't already. Then make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more coffee and coffee roasting content. Cheers and happy roasting.